Tune in to Milli Vibes, the hottest podcast in the country, and buy the merch.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Milli Vibes. I am your wonderful, handsome host to Milli. You already know what it is. My @ is gonna be on the screen, so don't be a bird and follow the man. You know, holla at me, holla at your boy on the gram. You know how it is. But today we have a very special guest in the building. Two guests in the building, actually. Please introduce yourselves.
Jloud from the south side, you know what I'm saying? Reppin' 613.
Bando, SBG4L, Sbgbando, whatever you want to call me.
Okay. Well, Jloud, I just want to say you're a trap pharmacist, right?
Trap pharmacist. Go what you need on the low, you know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't free though.
Okay. We'll come back to that. But how are you doing that? How you guys doing though?
We chilling.
I'm blessed to be here. Thank you for having us.
Okay. No problem. Thank you guys for coming in and doing this, you know? I really appreciate that. Is this your guys' first interview?
Yes, sir, it is.
With the Milli Vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Milli Vibes, the best interview in the world.
First of many. That's how it's gonna be. Now, if you guys weren't doing this interview, what would you be normally doing?
Studio,
Okay.
training.
Training?
Yeah, like football, basketball. We both play.
Oh, wait, you play both basketball and football?
Oh, I play basketball. I'm a basketball player.
Okay, you play football?
Yeah.
And how did you two meet?
It's crazy story, actually. Real crazy. See, my brother, he's a football player, and he's ranked really high, and he's like really good. And we went to the same football camps together.
Mm-hmm.
And then my brother put me on to him, and then I started talking to him, and I told he didn't even go to studio yet. I went to studios. I was doing music still.
The fight.
Yeah, and then there was a fight when I was in grade 7, I think. I was grade 7 at his school. And that was only like 2 years ago, because I'm in grade 10 right now, 3 years ago. And yeah, so then him and another guy pulled up, and there are a bunch of like other people. There's a bunch of other people that they wanted to fight me and my friend, because my friend wanted to start a beef, and he didn't even show up. So I was the only one who went. And my other boy came with me, and then they were like 12 deep trying to like fight us. Yeah. And then he was like, him and this other guy were like, nah, you don't know him, my nigga. Yeah, and then they got kind of shook, bro, you know?
And ever since then?
And then more recently, like last year, 2 years ago, he started talking to me because I was doing music, right? Yeah. And then I was like, yo, you don't know these people? Oh, hit the studio. Let me hear something, you know?
And if it weren't for this
nigga,
hit the
studio,
not one track would have released.
Nerking, released, and then he did Nerking, and I was like, wow. And then we started doing tracks. We did Sliding, Soldiers, and
Ill Niggas.
Yeah, and we did, we have a new track called Plotting on Me. That's not out yet. That we did the other day. Yeah.
Okay. But this is going to be totally random, but I just want to say that, like, yo, I love you guys' drip. You guys are really dripping down. But I'm trying to up your drip to some Milli Vibes exclusive merch, all right? So we're just going to have to take a break. Okay. Now that we're all dripping sauce, we can get started. We can finally actually get started with this interview. All right. But excuse me. But I just want to say, y'all some ill niggas, not in a sick way, but like you're about to kill niggas.
That's facts. That's what it is.
That's from that song "Ill Niggas," right?
Yes, sir.
How did that song come about?
I know I wrote that line in like 11th grade. It was like some poetry shit. I was doing an English class, so I kept writing that shit. I told all my niggas in like at school and shit, and they're like, that shit's soft as hell. Bring it up. This year, told this nigga, he's like, let's make a fucking track. You on FaceTime making this track.
Let's get it.
And this shit was popping.
And then you just hop on the stew.
Hop in the stew, did our thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, that's one of my favorite tracks that you guys put out there. That you put out there, to be honest. And like, how did your name come about though?
Jloud. Okay, so me at the time, I was trying to find like a rapper name. It was like in 10th grade, and this little white boy, I was at Rito Street, and he's off the fucking shits. Like he's off.
I don't even know. Off something.
Perk, I don't know what the fuck it was. And this nigga like just came up to me. He's like, cause I seen him around like Blues Fest, like wherever, you know. See this nigga a lot, you know. And this kid kept coming up to me. He's like, yo, what's your name? What's your name? I'm like, Jalen. You know what I'm saying? That's a real name. And then this nigga's like, Jalen, I love that fucking name. He's like, I got this Loud. It's like, Jalen, Jloud. And he kept saying that shit. And I was like, can I take that shit, bro? He's like, have it. That's your name.
So just a random kid told you that, give you that name?
Yes, bro.
And it just stuck to you like that?
Stuck to me like glue. Oh,
jeez.
On my fucking shoe.
And what about you?
Me? So this is actually kind of embarrassing a little bit because I first started off when I was like 11, like, cause I'm only 15. So like when I was 11, I started like, well, I've been like rhyming words my whole life, obviously, but like when I was like 11, cause I was listening to Migos, right? And Bando, but I thought they meant Bendo, like Bendo. So my first name was Lil Bendo, Lil Bendo. So now all my friends just make fun of me, and I was like, I didn't understand, you know, until like 13. So I had that name for 2 years, and I switched it to Lil Bando.
Okay.
So I had to make like there's still IGs and stuff out there. You can go clown me if you want, but like you can see me as a youngin.
But Bando's is sick, you know, Jloud and Bando.
SBG.
That's sick.
FTF gangway, you know what I'm
And
saying?
speaking of FTF, because you are yelling, I don't know, man. You're yelling FTF. You're yelling FYF. You're yelling HTF. You're yelling F. Yo, okay, we'll start at FTF. We'll start at FTF.
So FTF.
What is FTF?
FTF means fuck the fakes.
Fuck 'em.
Like anybody that did some fake ass shit to you in your life, like
throw your middle fingers
bitches,
up.
like niggas owe you and shit, like all that shit, bro. Like
try to keep
fuck all them fakes, bro. Like if you owe me, don't care. Take that shit. Like you gonna see in the future, my nigga. You ain't gonna have that shit, bro.
You ain't gonna holler at us.
Okay.
HTF.
And what's FYF?
FYF, fuck your feelings.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
I made that one.
Well, were you in
nah, but
I was your feelings or something?
Nah, bro, okay. So I remember I was just like, yo, like, this, like people were just like buggy, you know. And I was like, yo, honestly, I don't care how you feel about me. So, FYF.
Yeah.
And I stuck with it too, cause like.
It's true, bro.
These shorties, they be playing these days.
Playing too much. Even these mans, even your day, like they could be your day ones, sure, but when they're around other people, they got different energy. That's a fact.
Back, that's some fake shit.
Okay. And what's FGO?
FGO is that's fear God only.
Okay.
I don't fear nobody else.
Okay. But the main one you guys claim both is FTF.
FTF.
And how many people are in FTF? Who are the people in it?
Sammy, KD, Waski, Sbgbando, YK, Kazi. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole niggas in there. Caviar, Al Farrell, producer in Toronto. Got big people in there. That's real niggas only though.
It's big. It's a big group. It's a big collective. You guys making moves though. I see you guys
trying to do our thing. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. Now I want to bring you to vibes class because as I recall, in one of your songs, you stated, and I quote, I've got a confession. I don't know how to subtract, and that's a fact. Now, like you said at the beginning of the video, you said you're a trap pharmacist, right? And I believe that some people learn in different ways. So maybe the way you were taught to subtract wasn't the right way for you to learn. So I decided to try and teach you by like using terms from trap, you know, trapping terms, you know what I'm saying? So let's say, you know, we'll start it off by saying, let's say you got a cue. You know, we won't say a cue of what. You know, you guys can figure out what we're talking about. But let's say you got a cue, and a guy. No. Sorry. We'll restart. Let's say you have a zip, half a zip, and the guy wants a cue. How much do you have left?
You're a trap pharmacist. You should know this.
Bro, that's the thing. You gotta stop that shit. Like.
Oh, you stopped. You're a retired trap pharmacist.
Yeah.
Jeez. So would you be able to answer the question?
That's the thing, cause for zip for different niggas.
Half a zip.
And he wants a cue.
Yeah. So let's say he has half a zip, and he wants a cue. How much you have left?
I don't know how to subtract, nigga.
Damn, I guess it is a fact.
That's a fact.
But it's obvious. I just wanted to see, you know, like, hey, you know. But I have another question.
For real, like niggas, they be like adding more shit. You like, yo, sell this and just I'll put more in.
Yeah.
You know, and like,
yeah. But Adi, it's fine. It's fine, my guy. It's fine. But I have another quote that you've said on your songs, which is, "I got a messed up past. Y'all mans can't laugh." Now I want to dig into your past. Like, tell the viewers where you from, like where you born.
Like 10th grade was ass for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot of shit. It's like family, niggas, bitches, like all that shit.
And what was the hard times in your past?
Hardest shit, bro. Like my grandma she was in a coma and shit, and like she went to the hospital every day after school. Go to Franco Cité, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
Every day after school, no studying, nothing. My grades were bad. Went to see my grandma mostly every day, you know what I'm saying? These shorties, they be playing, you know? Don't follow these shorties. They be playing games and shit. Fuck all these little tricks.
Well, it depends on the girl. It depends on the girl.
Depends on the shorty, but like in majority, they be playing.
Majority of them, eh? Okay. And like, where you born?
I'm born in Ottawa.
Oh, you're born here in Canada?
Yeah.
And where did you grow up?
South side.
In the south side. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get backlash again for this because I've been getting a lot of south side people, and everyone's like, "Oh, you should get people from you know other sides too." But
I'm central.
But yeah, taking like Jloud to like referred like used to smoke bare loud. Me, I'm like kind of off that shit, just straight grinding, football, music. That's it.
Okay.
School, you know, trying to get out fucking high school, 12th grade. Trying to get the fuck out. Do my thing.
That's the plan. What about you, Bando?
Me.
Where you born?
I'm born here, obviously.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up on. I grew up near, like the east side.
Okay.
So I grew up.
Like where in the east?
Like like the Costco kind of.
Costco.
Like down like
like
Innis,
on Vanier, something like that?
No, near Innis.
Oh, Innis.
Like down,
Okay,
like
yeah.
Near, kind of close to Blackburn. Like
yeah.
Close to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was called Beaver Pond, like the road is Beaver Pond. And yeah, that's where I grew. Well, actually, I can't even say that because I was there since I was 4, and then I moved to BC, and then we had like real proud like family issues there. Yeah. So we had to come back on a car. We went there in a plane, came back in a car, and then I moved. And then I was living in this place. Like, it wasn't a very good place.
Yeah.
It was more of a house.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of people were living there doing bad things because it was like we couldn't afford anything when I was young. So we had me and my two brothers. So me, my 2 brothers, and my father sleeping in one room. So it was 4 bodies in one room, like probably like a bit smaller than this. And yeah.
You know what? I really love how like you've conquered all these adversities and you're still pushing through.
And so like yeah, my mother wasn't really around because she had problems and stuff, so she was always gone. And then I moved out to the central, so like near like Saint Laurent.
Yeah.
So like closer to Train Yards. So I live right beside there where Herman is. So I live there now, and I've lived there for 10 years. And it's like a project sort of thing, Station Boulevard, SBG. That's what they call it. So that's why I say SBG for a lot. And yeah. And
okay.
that's where I am now.
Okay. Well, hopefully the future is going to be even wonderful, even way better than the past
you got a grand shot, baby.
You've had. Exactly. But growing up, who were you guys influencers? Like, who did you guys listen to?
Shit.
I'm waiting for this question my whole life.
So, like, me, I was always, like, listening to my dad's Jeep.
Who?
Old ass Jeep, my dad.
Oh, okay.
Always used to listen to Fugees and that shit. Lauryn Hill, crazy ass voice. Love her voice.
What kind of music did she make? She
like
right?
R&B.
Yeah, okay.
She's crazy. Probably like one of the best female artists in the game.
Okay.
That's for me.
I'm gonna have to check her out.
That's for me. Yeah, Drake's Lord song.
You
know
oh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, she
Check
gotta
that
be
shit
some
out.
then. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
He probably bought that shit though. But Lauryn Hill, Ice Cube, all NWA.
Okay.
Tupac a little.
Yeah, shout out Tupac.
Biggie a little.
And who would you choose, Tupac or Biggie?
Don't start this. Don't start this.
That is hard.
Nah, you can't
really choose.
They both good in their own ways.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good
Well,
answer.
soul music.
That's a good music.
Depends where you're from, though.
Yeah, that is true. It really depends on how you feel. And, like,
Because
where you
you
from.
know, Tupac is like, he's from the West Side, and that's like soul for them. And then B.I.G. is from the like New York.
Yeah.
And he's different. Like
Yeah, they both got different
it's
stuff.
both soul music, you know.
Exactly.
And like, yeah.
And you, Bando, like,
Me.
who are your influencers? Tell me. Who did you listen up? Who did you listen to
Dave
growing up?
East is my favorite rapper of all time.
Dave
so shout out
East.
Dave East.
Oh wow.
MC Rocky is one of my boys. So shout out MC Rocky. I know
Oh,
you
shouts out
got
to
young.
MT.
MT's my boy.
Gang with.
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I listen to like a lot of like real. I don't know if you know him. His name's Core, Kur. Shout out to Core. But he has some good music with Davies too, and he has like some real struggle music,
Mm-hmm.
and I like relate to him 100%. So then, yeah, now I listen to like P&B Rock because he has that soft, nice voice. You know, with
Yeah.
the shorty.
Yeah.
Gotta play something soft.
Nigga was
Mhm.
homeless.
Yeah, he was
Shit
homeless.
crazy.
He had
Just-
5 brothers, and I actually have 5 brothers,
Came out like
including
Mhm.
myself though. Like altogether we're 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how you mostly listen to music that relates to you and everything.
Yeah. You
That
got
you're
it.
able to relate to, basically. That's
So-
sick. That's sick. But like, who would be your ideal feature?
Ideal feature?
That's not in your camp.
What do you mean?
That's not in your group.
Promethazine. This nigga
Okay,
crazy, bro.
okay.
Promethazine,
Nah.
ski mask.
Okay.
I wish X was still alive, bro.
For real,
Sorry,
RPX, yeah,
RPX. You know, it changed a lot of people's
Mac
lives.
Miller, bro. RP.
RP
Lil
Mac.
P, all
RP
these
Jimmy
people,
Wapo
bro.
really slept on.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Wapo.
R-
Yes,
real
R.I.P.
one.
Jimmy
R.I.P.
Wapo. That's
for
one of
real.
my influencers, fam.
For
Like,
real.
yo, that's a real R.I.P. that guy.
RP Fredo too, Fredo Santana.
Yeah.
Go crazy, you know.
Well,
All these
well,
niggas
fine.
crazy, bro.
But do you guys like go in the studio and just like freestyle, or
Nah, we actually write.
you guys actually write?
Bro,
Yeah.
sliding, we didn't write that shit.
I did. But that's
Okay,
because
I
of
didn't
my song.
write that shit. But
Okay.
sometimes you just feeling it. You just feel the
some
vibe,
songs
you know?
you write to, some songs you
Yeah.
just go in and
Or we just have some
freestyle.
old shit and we just be like, oh shit,
Yeah,
just
like,
use that,
play, you
bro,
know?
you know?
Actually, before this, we were freestyling.
Yeah.
And Jloud, how did you react when you saw when you saw Stephen Joe dancing to your music on his live?
Oh, Stephen Joe.
Yeah, how did you
Shout out
react?
Stephen Joe,
Like,
by
that
the
must have
I
been like
used to
a
watch this nigga.
yo. Me
every
too.
day.
Me too, Mr. Kaka.
Mr. Kaka.
His
His dad hit him with the fucking baby seat. Like,
Yeah.
guys, go watch his fucking videos. This nigga's funny as hell,
Shout him
bro.
out.
When I got on that live, bro, he started turning up to that shit. Shit was lit, bro.
So how did it happen? Like, did your friend tell you, yo, you're on Stephen Joe's live? Like, how did you?
It was like 12 o'clock.
And
I was just going through Instagram. This nigga went live. I was like, shit, let's see if he opens that live. He opened that shit. I said, go peek my fucking song, Nerky, and this nigga started turning up. It was
I
fucking
seen
lit.
that, and that's good for you because Stephen Joe, you know, he's got a
Yeah, he-
pretty
following.
big following, so
Yeah,
that's a good
big,
exposure
bro.
for you, you know, exposure on another side of the
Mhm.
world. That's good, expanding your shit, expanding all your
Exactly.
stuff, you know. But speaking about your craft, like, what kind of goals are you guys trying to achieve with this rap
Trying to
career?
just
Go all the way.
Go up. There's
All
no
the
fucking
way.
top. There's no stopping for us.
Ain't nobody stopping.
There's no, oh, we made it. You keep going till you can't, like, till you dead, my nigga.
You keep
Just
going
gotta
till you
keep
sleep.
going.
You work till you sleep. If you can't make money while you sleep, you're gonna work till you die.
Exactly.
Shout out to Kazi for that one.
Okay,
Tired
I
of
really
seeing these
like
niggas
that.
eat, bro,
I
you know?
really like that.
Trying to
And like,
eat that shit too.
And like, how do you guys deal with the hate though? Because
Bro, honestly,
I want to show
Honestly,
I want to show my viewers. I want to
Yo,
show my viewers
honestly-
that everyone goes through hate. You know, it doesn't matter if you're up, down, sideways, fam. Everyone goes through hate. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro. I used to like walk around Saint Laurent and people would be like kind of laughing at me, you know. But like that's when I used to make like other stuff, and then my own neighborhood. There was cats like the older people that would be like, oh, look at this guy, like kind of make fun of, like
Yeah.
making rhyme schemes to make it seem like I said that, and then they hear my stuff and they're like, what the heck, like I didn't know you could rap like that. Like, bro, don't judge a book by its cover at all. That's one thing you gotta learn in life.
Okay.
Because if you, as soon as you judge a book by its cover, that's when you realize that, like, you messed up.
You fucked
Mhm.
up.
You know, like, don't matter who you are, woman,
Exactly.
man, 6 foot tall, 5 foot tall, you have your own life. You get to choose your own thing in
Exactly.
life.
Yup.
You work till you work.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
And honestly, how to ignore the hate, just have your mindset on something way bigger that you need to achieve.
Yo, just try bringing the
Oh.
mic closer to your mouth. you know?
Honestly, you need to like put your mind on something that you can, that super big, you know, big goals. Because if you don't get that goal, at least you landed somewhere near that goal.
No dream.
You know what I mean?
No reality.
So like, if like you wanted to be like college trooper, you know, even if you go to like a smaller school, you're still doing what you love. no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you wanted to be a mechanic, if you're out like fixing like appliances, like dishwasher, stuff like that, at least you're doing something that you love.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what it is. Just grind till you get it, and if you can't achieve it,
at least you tried.
at least you tried.
At least you tried.
And you can
You
sleep
want
at
the
night
song.
knowing that you did everything you could
Exactly.
to grind that to get there.
I like your mentality. I like the way you think, Bando. I really do. I really do. I really do. Now, we got a chance to get to know you guys a little better, but now I want to move on to my favorite segment, which is where basically I just get my guests to do some ridiculous game, you know, some ridiculous challenge.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
But basically, the challenge of the day, I'm sure you guys already seen it, but like I've done it before with Ice World Penny. Shouts out
Shout
to
out.
Ice World Penny. You know,
Shout
that's
out.
my dude. That's my dog.
Penny.
Shouts out to him. Ice World the gang. But yeah, what he did basically was I gave him a nursery rhyme book,
Yeah.
and basically he was just rapping over the beat, you know? So,
didn't he drop like an album or something?
Ice World?
Yeah.
Penny?
No?
Not yet. No.
Penny
I've been
dropped
telling this
Soda.
guy. I've been telling this guy to
Yeah,
drop
shout out
that
to him.
tape.
You
and
gotta
he's
drop
just
that. You
holding
gotta
on
drop
that.
that.
I don't know why. But yeah, you just gonna have to rap on the beat with reading his book. So good luck, my young brother.
No Blueface shit, you know what I'm saying?
Once you hear the beat, you know, just get a second to, you know.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
you hear
feel
the
that
beat, feel it, you know, and then when you feel comfortable, just go in. Roll in, you know what to do.
Yeah.
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 I got you on the eye-lips too,
Ay.
you know, if you
Ay.
want it.
Hey.
Gang. FTF shit, nigga.
If a blueberry whale got a hold of his tail, you would have a giraffe and a motherfucking half. I don't know how to subtract. I'm not good at math. With a rat in his hat, looking cute in a fucking suit. Who is you?
You?
Motherfucker, you got a rose on your nose and a B on his knee. Got some glue, I'ma shoot. Nigga, I'ma blow off your motherfucking shoe. Playing with that tool, playing with that tool. Put it on that flute with a chair, put your bitch, got a hair.
For
I
a
mean,
minute.
like a fucking bear, like a bear, we don't fuck with snakes, we don't fuck with the fakes. Eating your bitch cake, eating your bitch cake, and a skunk in the trunk, I can hear the, I can smell the fucking musty, and a dragon in a wagon, and a spike in his bite, and a whale on his tail. Flip the page, nigga, we gon' spray some hell, if a heat fell in a hole, that was a dug in a that was a dug by a mole. You would have a giraffe and a fucking half. Nigga, we said this shit. I'm not good at math.
No.
I'ma hit that shit with a rap. I'ma hit that shit with the
that
fucking.
was hard. That was hard. That was hard. That was hard. That was hard. Oh snap! That was hard. I actually like that.
was
Okay,
actually
okay.
really good.
I think it's fair to say this guy succeeded the challenge of the day.
Okay.
Can you get a round of applause, please? Round of applause. Round of applause. Wow. Now, I want to try. I want to hear you guys freestyle. I want to hear you guys like freestyle capabilities. This is my favorite. This is also one of my favorite part of doing interviews. Is I get to hear, I get to put these artists on the spot and see what they're really about.
Yeah.
Rap about Milli vibes.
Alright,
Milli vibes.
Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. Up in the studio with Milli vibes. She like, is you down to ride? I said, yeah. Let's get it. I'm back on this fuck shit. They hate when I came from nothing. The way that I'm flexing. Look like I'm from the gym, but I ain't never been nowhere but my own hood. I ain't reppin' crippin', but I do cheese though. All I started from 5s and them 0s, and I went up to 20s. I don't fuck with you lames. All I know is get the money. All I know is get the game. Sippin' on the fucking Sprite, tryna see my iPhone 6. All I know is ballin', and I'm callin' why she wanna hit me. I told her last time you hit me, you was tryna diss me. I ain't never give a fuck about you. You ain't give a fuck about me when I was down bad by myself in the trenches. I had nothing. You ain't know nothing about it. Lights, camera, action, they flashing. I'm back in the studio with the mic rapping. I'm snapping. They be like, how is this young cat doing it? I don't even know. And this guy, I remember I was so broke. I had to use coupons. I couldn't even afford the real shit though. And I don't fuck with you fake ass phony hoes, cause all I know is get the money. It's exploding. Yeah.
Wow. That's all I gotta say to these freestyles. You two are really talented in your own field. And I really like how, you know, you guys both have that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? When you guys hop on that, and it's sick.
Yeah,
It's what the people need, to be honest. So all I gotta say is, you know, we've come to the conclusion of this interview. If you have any special shout outs, any last minute messages that you want to tell the world, the viewers.
Yeah. To everybody that never believed in us, FYF.
FYF,
FTF,
right?
you know? For real, shout out MC
Help
Rocky.
the family, my nigga.
For real. Shout out Dizzo. Shout out everybody that helped me on my come up. Everyone that supported me, even if you had nothing to give me, just moral support helped a lot. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to Milli Vibes, obviously, for having us out here.
No problem.
You
Thank
know,
you guys for
I
coming
got
in.
love for him, for
Shout
sure.
out
100.
FTF, my nigga. All my niggas in FTF. It's gangway.
Shout out everyone. And if you're struggling, you're not the only one going through it. Just know that.
Hey, yes. Good way to end it. Now, my last minute message. Guys, you already know what I'm about to say, but thank you for tuning in to Milli Vibes. Make sure you guys comment down below and let me know who should be my next vibe, who should be my next guest. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you guys got to talk to me. You guys got to communicate. I want to know who's hot. I want to know who you guys think is hot, you know? So just don't be afraid. If you're afraid to comment down on the YouTube videos, you can always head over to my Instagram. Like I said, it's going to be on the screen, so no excuses. But yeah, just head over to my Instagram and just DM me or comment down or let me know. Just let me know. Notify me. You know, I'm always down to interview the next man who's on the grind, who's on the come up, who's doing something for the city. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us, and tune in next time to Milli Vibe.